Salwan Monika, an Iraqi Christian, became famous for publicly burning the Quran as a form of protest, warning of the consequences of Islamic integration in Europe. Islamic teachings in his home country Iraq produced groups like ISIS, murdering, torturing, raping, and enslaving his people. He was yesterday murdered by Islamic terrorists inside his private home in Sweden while he was streaming on TikTok. His assassination underscores the very threats he warned about, raising concerns about freedom of expression and how Islam is incompatible with European values. His memory should serve as a reminder of the ongoing threat of Islam to Europe and the urgency to stop importing Islam into European societies.
Salwan Monika came to Europe to escape Islam. Yet Islam killed him here in Europe. We could probably have saved his life if Norway accepted his application for asylum, but we didn't want to. Instead, we import terrorists from Palestine. We fly the Taliban on a private jet to Norway to discuss women's rights. We invite the third world and then come up with action plans on how to protect their fascist murder ideology that they are trying to implement here. Sweden seems like a Sharia shithole to me.
Sweden is not different than any other country in the world. Sweden is part of the global agenda against Islam.
Sweden has become a hotbed for Quran desecrations. We in turn need to make it a hotbed for dawah. We need to make it a hotbed for converting more people to Islam.
What kind of continent are we when you get beheaded for showing a cartoon? When you can't practice Christianity in church?
I'm a Tommy Shelby. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna kill people tonight.
Without having your throat slit. You can't go play in the park with your 2-year-old because you get stabbed to death by this murder cult. Islam is the religion of peace? It's a fucking desert, macho, fascist ideology. Death cult is what it is. And our politicians is protecting it. Norway could potentially have saved his life, and we didn't, because we prefer the terrorists, to be honest. And by the looks of it, so does Sweden. We cannot accept this anymore. The line has to be drawn right now. We need remigration right now. You do realize that the punishment for leaving Islam is death. And that's exactly what happened here. If you are a follower of Sharia, politely fuck off back to your shithole and leave the rest of us alone. I am fuming right now. I'm so tired of lives being taken by these fascist death cult people crying about being offended. We don't have blasphemy laws here. We have the freedom of expression, and if you cannot tolerate criticism, you don't belong here. You have no home here. Thank you.